Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday night reading sprints. You guys can see I just had a cat decide to climb me. But how's everybody doing? What teams do we have here in the chat? And what are you guys reading? Because I want to know. Tonight I've got Madison and Deja here, so I will let them tell what they're reading. Random fact, I don't know, whatever you want to say. Madison, you can go first.
I don't think I have a random fact, but I do have what I'm reading. I'm reading The Need by Megan Mostyn Brown.
Very cool.
Hi. I'm reading The Seep. I said that I was reading this like 2 days ago and I still haven't started it. But this is another alien book. All I've read this month has been alien books, but this is my last one of this streak. And it sounds really interesting. And I think this definitely works for our prompt, Heather, because I've never heard anybody talk about this book.
Perfect. Not that Deja's giving anything away. I am reading Lisa Unger's new book that I also feel like I have not heard a single person talk about. Served Him Right. I started this Monday and then haven't had time to pick it back up. So I'm only 25 pages in right now. But yeah, let's see who all is here. I know there were lots of comments just saying hello, which I always appreciate. Onslaught by Bowen Greenwood. I haven't heard of this one. Hello, everybody. Hat sprints, yes. Y'all don't need to know how many days it's been since I washed my hair. That's none of your business.
Heather, I go 2 to 3 weeks without washing my hair, so I think I have everybody. Literally, especially when it's curly.
We have field day tomorrow at school, and I'm in charge of pickleball all day, and I'm like, I am not washing my hair before I play and sweat in a gym all day with 13-year-olds.
Yeah, no.
I know. I think this should be like a theme on sprints. I thought you were reaching for a hat, Deja.
Oh, no, sorry. No hat for me. I'm not a hat person. I do have one that I really like, but I don't really wear hats that often.
I used to not wear hats very often. When I started playing pickleball, I acquired a bunch of hats. So now I have hats.
I can't do sunglasses, so I do hats instead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sunglasses fight is a tough one.
I know I just got these new glasses and another pair, but these ones I have like a thing that clips onto them to make them sunglasses, and I still haven't used it because I forget. I'm like, I need to put it in my car because I've never been able to have the luxury of driving with sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I wear sunglasses, I'm just like, okay, I'll just be blind. You can't really do that while driving.
No. I'll do it at the beach, but not while driving.
Yeah. I have my glasses that I have are pair glasses that have like the magnetic frames you can put on top of them. And I have sunglasses for those. But my prescription is so thick that when I put the thing on top of them to be sunglasses, it just like weighs them down so much that they practically fall off.
Oh no.
So then I just look really silly because they're so thick.
Yeah, they said mine were going to be a little thick, and they were like, maybe you should get the thinner lenses. And I was like, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, I should do that next time. Botanist reading about dinosaurs. Is this your first time reading Jurassic Park, Nat? I read it last year and I loved it. Hello, everybody. Reading Drizzle of Death. This sounds like a cozy mystery. I think you might have said that you were reading a cozy mystery. Hello. Reading House of Bane and Blood. I really liked this one. I need to read the sequel at some point, though. Welcome, scientists.
Did you hype them in the chat? I didn't see. You said
I did like an hour ago.
Okay.
But
yeah,
after we talk, I'll go.
Need a little hype.
Yeah, I'll go collect them. Reading Fangs by K.L. Spear. There's lots of horror going on tonight, I feel. read Assassin's Blade and finish tonight. That's exciting. With Assassin's Blade, are you reading it before the rest of the series, or are you reading it in the middle of the series? Because that is always the question with Throne of Glass.
I'm trying to think. I think I read it second or third. Like, I know I definitely read it before Heir of Fire, but I read Throne of Glass first. I know that.
I'm going to out myself here that I have never read Assassin's Blade, but I have read the whole rest of the series, and I feel perfectly fine with that decision. I'm just not a novella person.
Okay, that's fair. I don't know. I feel like they are important, but I mean, the series is so long as is.
And I looked up what happened in them so that I had the
Okay.
context. Especially with fantasy series, I'm just like, why do I need a novella in between? Starting The Martian by Andy Weir. Very fun. All Her Fault. I should be reading The Raven Scholar, but I finally got bookshelves, so I'm deboxing and organizing my 780 books. Listen, getting new bookshelves is like just a side quest for reading, so I approve of this. I have a new bookshelf. I'm not going to turn you around because you'll see my mess, but I got it like 3 weeks ago and I haven't built it yet.
It's such a commitment.
It is, and I feel like it's like I have summer break in a week and a half, and I'm just going to wait.
Yeah.
I'm just going to build it when I have time. Started a reread of Silver Elite. It's definitely not underhyped. Just washed mine 2 days ago. Oh, hair after 2 weeks of no wash. Guys, it is just like, you got to pull yourself into washing your hair. You just really do.
Yeah, mine, I feel like it's dual. Like, I have to, well, 3 times. 1, it's curly. 2, I feel like it runs everywhere because it's red. And then the third part of the dye is that the more I wash my hair, the more I have to dye my hair, which I don't want to do because I do this myself.
Yeah.
So it's like a triple.
Mine's not like red like yours right now, but I did do like a more like cherry cola color the last time I dyed it. And even with just that like hint of red, I'm noticing the fading, I'm noticing the running and like all that kind of stuff more than any other color I've ever had.
People say that red runs fast or like it fades really fast. I don't really have that experience because, as I said, I wash my hair it's like twice a year. So I maybe dye my hair like 3 or 4 times a year, but I feel like other people that I know that have red, they dye it like every month, like clockwork, because it just fades so fast.
Yeah. And I probably wash mine once a week. And I'm noticing it with that. Nat, just put Peppa Pig on your head and that counts as a hat.
I don't have Peppa nearby.
Oh no.
I don't have Peppa. Peppa's in my closet.
Oh no.
Picking your new book, your least favorite job. I may read 200 Monas. I don't know this book either.
I don't know.
I feel that though with like the decision paralysis and fatigue, like when it comes to picking a new book and you have no game plan, it's a big decision. Don't think I'll be reading this time, but we'll be watching some YouTube. I approve. I saw a couple people have new vlogs today, and at some point I need to figure out when I'm watching them. Shades and ball cap. Do you have normal glasses though to do shades and ball cap with? Reading An Echo in the Darkness by Francine Rivers. Very nice. I read these in high school, I think. Reading The Deja Glitch. Only 3,850 ratings on Goodreads. I love that random bit of information you shared for no reason. I look the magnetic. I like the magnetic sunglasses. I think you meant maybe. I have to cough, y'all. I'm sorry. 1 second. Okay. We're good. You got prescription. You got prescription sunglasses. I'm going to figure out what you mean, Nat. My brain's not working today. Hello. Reading Light Lark. So far, it's a book that exists. I haven't read this, but I feel like if I did read it, that's how I would feel about it. First time having a good time. It's our science fiction fantasy book club at work. I read it for a YouTube book club last year, and we had a really fun discussion about it. Jurassic Park. Thinner lenses definitely make a difference with hair. I will remember that going into my next pair because I feel like my prescription has changed a little bit since the last time I got new glasses. So I would be needing to order some more. Oh, I haven't even heard of this book, and lots of y'all are reading it. Cursed Bread. I've heard of this one. Let's go, scientists. I agree. Let's go. Didn't spend the money on just my Radio G glasses, and the toppers didn't fit as well. All Hail Chaos. That's the sequel to Long Live Evil, right? I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, reading it in the middle. Okay, Linda. You always either correct what you had to say or I figure it out. So thank you. And the sunglasses are crooked. That's no fun. Oh, did Off Campus come out? I read the deal this month, sometime recently, and I didn't love it, but I'm excited to see the show. After Hours at Dooryard Books. Is this a title of a book, or is it you're reading After Hours at a place called Dooryard Books?
I think
Either
it's
way.
the book. But
Okay. Your books have been in boxes since you moved in April. Well, I'm glad that you're building your shelves. Do you have a whole like library room that you're building your shelves in? Or are they going in a different room? I'm always so nosy about other people's like book spaces. Obsessed with this novella so far. The world building is what I needed to make me love it more. Yay. Giant sunglasses I wear over my prescription glasses. I've seen these on TikTok, and they do look really cool. I'm curious about them.
yeah, I just saw like I've never seen ones like this before where they had like a lip almost at the top so it rests. I've never seen that. But I was
Yeah,
like,
and like they're big, they're cute. But like it's almost like I would want to know somebody in real life
that has
that
it.
has them before I would get them.
But I feel like I've also seen them for like $5. So it's like
Yeah,
$5
that's
isn't too
true.
bad.
It's not much of a hit if you end up not liking them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It does
Okay.
sound good.
You'll have to keep us updated on it because it does
And the
sound
main character, I don't know if it's own voices or not, but the main character is a 50-year-old transgender woman, which I've never read a transgender character that is 50 years old either, or like past a younger age group. So for Pride Month, I'll let
Yeah,
y'all know if it's good.
I love it when like a different demographic is like expanded upon and diversity that we don't see as often.
Yeah, because I feel like it's already like uncommon to have characters that are in their 50s or older and then transgender characters to have them overlap.
Yeah, okay. There's not really a Venn diagram where they exist that often in the middle.
Exactly.
Yeah, Nat, this does sound like a book that you need to read. Nat does a lot of things with bread.
Is this the one by Bora Chung Wright? Maybe. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Was it this that I read? Oh, it was. I was like, I read a different book by this author, but it was this one that I read. But I think, did I unhaul it? I might have unhauled it because I just thought it was okay. Also, guys, it's so weird that to have a book with my name in it, even though it's not spelt the same, I don't like it. I don't even like when other people have my name. So I'm like,
Well, I guess I understand why like I'm hearing about it more now since Kayla has mentioned it recently, because I feel like when she recommends or reads a book, like a lot of people will pick it up.
Yeah, I actually do know one other one, and I own it. It's called Deja Brew, and it's like a fall autumn book.
It sounds like a fall autumn book.
Yeah.
All Hail Chaos thought you were talking about the Escape General chat there.
I do not be going in there.
I only go in there if I'm summoned.
Our team never talks in there anyway, so I'm like, none of this is relevant to me. None of it's relevant.
Our team stays nice and safe in our team chat.
Like, I would be scared to see what the other team chats look like if that's what the general chat looks like.
How do you feel about our team
us.
chat? Maddie. Or sorry, not Maddie, Madison.
Your team chat?
Yeah, how's your team chat going?
We have to wrangle them sometimes. They're really dedicated to the chaos.
I love it. I feel like they all just develop their own personalities over time.
Yeah.
We'd never have to do that.
No, they're so sweet. Y'all probably think we're being sarcastic. We're not.
We're actually not. Like, there's never a wrangling necessary. It's more of like, we have to be like, come on, guys, let's read. Or sometimes, you know, when we have to vote on things, we're like, maybe just think about other perspectives, but there's no wrangling involved.
Mm-hmm. It's very, if y'all were a podcaster last year, it feels very podcast-esque. Finishing Crime and Punishment during these sprints. Only 50 pages left. That is a huge accomplishment. Congratulations.
Oh, sorry. It reminded me I still need to finish The Count of Monte Cristo that I started last year and made it like 600 pages into. Like, I'm like halfway. And then, like, I read it within like 3 weeks, half of the book. And then I went on a trip and never picked it back up. But I'm determined.
It's so big.
It's thick.
Not really a trip book either. So to go on a trip and then be like, okay, well, I'm back now. I have to pick it up.
Yeah, like there was just no way. And then I was supposed to, I don't know how, because my mom reads sometimes. My sister doesn't really read that much because she has they're not toddlers anymore. They're about to be 5. Twin children. So they don't really read anymore. And somehow I convinced them to do a buddy read of it with me. They both started it, didn't make it very far. So the motivation, I was like, nobody else is even reading it.
Yeah. That was me with Wheel of Time and one of my friends. Like, if you're not going to keep reading it, I'm not going to keep picking up these 1,000-page books.
Yeah, and you're more used to the long books, I feel, than I would be. I read, I mean, anything over like 400 pages, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like, why are we so long? Literally 400 pages, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I don't mind a long book if it doesn't feel like it's a long book while I'm reading it. But some books feel long.
Yeah. But I feel like there's some like shorter books that also feel long, even though they're not that long. It just, some books feel that way. They just dragging.
You are watching the off-campus show. It's really, really good. I'm going to continue finishing them. That's exciting that you're still enjoying them. I feel like I need to look up Cursed Bread in the next sprint too. Mary by Nat Cassidy. Love that because I've never read from a POV of an older main character with menopause. This and Rest Stop are the only Nat Cassidys I haven't read yet, but I love Nat Cassidy.
That's weird because I think Mary and Rest Stop are the only ones that I have read. I'm trying to think. I know I started When the Wolf Comes Home, but I don't remember what happened. But I do want to continue in that one. But I'm gonna like restart. Like I wasn't that far in. And I haven't read Nestlings either. What other is it only those 4?
I think so.
Short story collection.
I just saw it in Barnes and Noble.
Oh yeah, I haven't read that either. But Mary and Rest Stop, I think, are the only 2 that I've read.
Rest Stop feels so different in tone from his other books. It's just like bonkers.
Really?
Yeah, Rest Stop is interesting.
Because I've only read Nestlings and then When the Wolf Comes Home, and those books felt so different to me.
No, like from what I know, as I said, I haven't read those, but like Rest Stop is like, it's just no.
There's no like emotional touching aspect to it. It's just crazy.
Gotcha.
It's literally like, imagine you're in a rest stop and the literal worst nightmare that you could ever picture happening to you in a rest stop, like not just people doing things to you, yes, but like involving maybe other things that you wouldn't enjoy, just like a lot of things that you wouldn't enjoy in one area,
Hmm.
and you're just fighting for your life. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
When
But
the
I think
person that's doing it
nestlings.
to,
Sorry, go ahead.
and the person that's doing it to is the least serious person ever, so it just feels worse.
Yeah,
Huh.
least serious.
What were you
I don't
gonna say
know.
about this?
Yeah, what are you going to say about nestlings?
I was gonna say nestlings and when the wolf comes home. I think I'm gonna like better than those two. Honestly, Mary and Rest Stop.
Interesting.
I know people love Mary, but I gave both 3.5. Mary was
I
an
was
absolute
obsessed
great.
with nestlings. I loved it.
I think I'm gonna like nestlings.
I've read all 4, and I think When the Wolf Comes Home and Nestlings are my 2 favorite.
See, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. I think those are gonna be my 2 favorite. Even though some people like are really ride or die for Mary, and like I get it, but Mary wasn't my particular favorite. Even though I do like books with older characters in it, that is something that I do like um a lot. So,
Mm-hmm.
but it still wasn't like I'm blown away. I don't know. It did feel long to me too. That was one that felt like I was like, okay,
Yeah, that's
when
super
are
fair.
we gonna get where we need to go? Because it's I don't know how the other books are, like Nestlings and When the Wolf Comes Home, but it just literally felt like nothing happening for like 400 pages. Like kinda, but like not plot, just like internal character work for 400 pages.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like nestlings was like, it was a lot of internal character work, but I feel like things kept happening in that book.
Okay.
When the Wolf Comes Home, I would say is fast paced though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And like, it is a little kooky. Like,
Yeah.
it's just random stuff out of nowhere, but like, it adds to the story as it goes to me.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, I started it and I don't remember. I think like I was reading it like when I read The Count of Monte Cristo, I went on 2 trips in the summer and then I went on 2 trips in my birthday month, November, and nothing was read during that time. So I think I started it like around Halloween and then I like went on a trip, came back for a week, went on a trip, came back, finished my semester, and then moved. So
Yeah.
there was just no way. But I remember it. That's the thing. Because I have a really bad memory. So when I remember things about books, it really stands out to me. So even
Mhm.
though I didn't finish it, I still think about what I read. Like that pinprick at the beginning was crazy. With that needle, I was like, I would have been
Oh, yeah.
like, hell no. Nah. And then everything that happens at the apartment complex, no, no, no. No, no,
It's
no.
crazy. Kimberly, I'm assuming this means that you're making another video like your We Used to Live Here video. If y'all have read We Used to Live Here, you need to go watch her video because it expanded everything in my brain after I read that book.
I'm an engineer.
I'm so happy to have an engineer on sprints tonight. Doing a Barnes run tomorrow to get All Hail Chaos, so I need to finish my current book. You got this. You got this. Every time someone reads Off Campus, I gain an extra life. And you're already Court 2.0 right now. So with all of your extra lives and extra time, I don't know what you're going to do with yourself. Craving popcorn because the general chat is full of popcorn. Like I just check in and all I see is popcorn memes. I don't get it. A bloody psychotic romp of a time.
Yeah.
That seems accurate. You've read all but Mary and Rest Stop is a trip, but love Nestlings and Wolf. Like, I don't know that I would buy the short story collection since I'm not huge on short stories, but I'm just interested to see what else he writes.
Oh, I do know what book y'all are talking about. I just didn't know it was a short story collection.
Because Rest Stop is in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, Wheel of Time is intimidating. And I feel like I was hitting the slog before I got to the actual slog. So I just didn't really feel much of a compulsion to pick it back up. And we were kind of reading it to enjoy the show. And then the show just made some interesting choices. And I just kind of lost interest in both the series and the TV show. You're on day 5 of filming. You are committed to the product you are putting out, though. Almost too much time. I'll find balance soon. You will. I believe in you. Yes. I can't really shake hands with myself, but there we go.
You guys can just shake across.
Yeah. I don't.
No, that's the wrong way, Heather. Y'all are going the wrong way. Heather, you're the wrong way.
It's not on mine.
It's not on yours?
No.
No, for me, it was you were the wrong way. Your arm was going the opposite direction.
Oh, how weird. Yeah, on mine, like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm on the left side of my screen when I'm looking at the screen.
No, I think you're like, oh, you're like swapped? I wonder what it is for
so.
them, or if it's the same for everybody, or if they move us around.
I don't know. That's so weird. Well, we tried. I don't know how people are perceiving this, so I can't. There we go. I'll just do both ways.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Can't quite read the crossway.
People are gonna be tuning in, being like, "What are they doing?"
The engineering team, not to do y'all are the most triggering team for me, because my school was one of the my alma mater is one of the like best engineering schools. So all I'd hear about every day is engineering this, engineering that. I'm like, I'm not here for that. I'm like, so anything engineering, and I'm like, please, I'm sick. They have a whole separate campus. That's how big it is. We have one main campus, and then there's a whole separate campus for engineering.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but then they still be around us because they have to take their basic classes too and electives.
Mm-hmm.
And
I teach math.
you're just like, I teach math. I like the scientists. I'm glad that I was put on the scientist team in general. I like science.
I think Lexi did a really good job at like putting people on teams that just
it's a science. Literally, she's a scientist for putting people together. It takes a lot of forethought.
Mm-hmm. This is really interesting, Kimberly. This sounds like something I would enjoy. A reality show, but all the actors think they are in Game of Thrones, and the producers are telling.
I'm gonna take a picture of this. I always say I'm gonna take pictures of stuff, and then I never look back at my pictures, so it's not really helpful. But
well, it made me look like a fool, and I'm fine with it. All right, thank you for the. Y'all are all chiming in to tell me that I was wrong.
We're gonna let y'all get ate by the aliens instead.
Right.
Y'all gonna get ate by the aliens instead.
Really business focused. So in my English classes, some biz dude would chime in and be like, "Who are you?"
Literally, it's like, what are y'all doing here? Why are you in my psychology class right now? Go do something. Go build something. I don't know, something else.
This is the same book that Kimberly's reading?
I think so, yeah.
I think so. Okay. Reviews are mixed. Interesting. Battle of the Bookstores. I remember this cover. I hope you're enjoying it. Hi, Sarah, our other scientist. We miss you.
What does this mean?
They're the cannibals. I
don't know.
There's some joke about some people from somewhere that all know each other, and they keep making cannibal comments. I don't know. Like we said, we stay out of general chat.
I did do a cannibal recommendation video, so this actually might be my fault.
Went to an engineering school. My husband is an engineer, so I can't escape. All right, we made it to a lot of comments. That was like half an hour of comments. Like, there's not a ton of people here tonight, but y'all are very chatty tonight, so that was fun. We're going to get into a 45-minute sprint session. I think I'm going to read this sprint. I have some other things I have to do during the next couple of sprints, but see you in 45. And I don't have the colonoscopy planet on the screen this time, if you were here for that sprint.
Out of context?
All right, here we go. Oh, I hate what the light is doing on my laptop. But how did that first sprint go for everybody? I think I only read like 25 pages, but for whatever reason, Lisa Unger's writing, I always read more slowly than other thriller authors. I don't know why that is. Madison, how did it go for you?
I read maybe like 20 pages of my book, and then I switched to an audiobook because I was doing other things too.
Mm-hmm. I only ate dinner. That's it.
That was something else I was doing. I was also eating dinner. What
I'm going to eat dinner this next sprint.
Yeah.
Let's see how everybody is doing. Also, my cats were being super distracting the whole entire time. Okay, I don't know if I need to know all the cannibal lore.
I don't need to know. I've decided.
The place I lived in Colorado for 1 year is, I might be getting this specific fact wrong, but like it is very known for being a famous like cannibalism site in American history. And I want to say it's like the first documented case of it. And like it was like a tourist trap because of it. It was crazy. But his name was Alfred Packer, if anyone wants to know that cannibalism lore.
Crazy attraction.
Right. Like, I mean, there was a restaurant there at the time called the Cannibal Grill. They sold t-shirts. It was wacky. Hello, Team
I had to
Science.
sneeze.
That is so valid. I hate sneezing.
Yeah, and especially like some of them, like when they hurt your body a little when you sneeze and then it hurts. That's how I knew I was getting old, when I experienced those types of sneezes.
I don't even want to know what it was that made me start feeling old. I just woke up one day and I was like, yeah, I feel it now.
Oh, it's because of my thing.
Mm-hmm. You've got that. Lexi has the eyeball. All right, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. We saw that Lexi was ghost hunting. I'm assuming she's playing Phasmo with friends, which means she's not busy causing chaos for all of us. So just got home from university. Well, I hope you get to relax tonight. Short story collection called The Space Roads. That sounds appropriate for the readathon. You came in the first sprint, Corinna. You're not that late, but I hope you're enjoying Den of Liars. I feel this, Jody. I am pooped too. All right. Lots of people like heading home and stuff. Ooh, your pizza is about to be delivered. I got pizza for lunch today. It was like a super spicy pizza, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. 15% is excellent progress. I'm glad you're liking it more, Court. I just don't know if it is for me. Didn't end up reading. Dinner was finished and turned on the basketball game. I don't even know who was playing right now.
My boyfriend had it on, and then ESPN was glitching the Boots house down, so he turned to a movie instead. Like, I think he was watching one game, it was glitching, so he went to a different game, it was glitching, and so then he just went to a movie instead. But I don't remember who was playing.
Yeah. I let my brother just send me updates like when people have actually won the games, and that's how I stay in the loop and sound like I know what I'm talking about.
He's like, my phone was dead, and I was like, I need to go get my charger because what am I going to do while you have this game on and we're eating dinner? And I feel like any sports game is not appropriate food entertainment. Like, I'm not entertained enough. Like, I need more stimulation, iPad kid, lock in. Like, a bunch of men are running with the ball back and forth. Like, okay, like, I can get down with it, but for eating, like, no.
I don't like sports on TV. I like sports in person.
I agree. The only one I can really watch and, like, be into is basketball. That's literally it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, like, I don't remember what was happening, but it was a close game, and one of them was Carolina that was playing, and I don't even care. I'm not loyal to no team. and I was just like, I was screaming because I was like, what is going on? Like, I can get into basketball, but not for eating. I must have no food.
Are you talking about that cat? Because it's fake. This is a Halloween decoration that I never packed up. But it's out of batteries, but the eyes do glow in the dark. So this is a fake cat, and this is a real cat.
Real cats?
There.
Does it
Okay.
freak out your real cats when the eyes light up?
My real cats are so, to use, some student slang, they're so nonchalant about everything. Like, the only thing that has been freaking them out lately is I got like one of those automatic litter boxes. I didn't get one of the super, super expensive ones because I'm a teacher and I can't afford that life. But it like rotates 90 seconds after they use it, and then like 3 minutes again after they use it. And anytime it starts rotating, they like freak out. And I keep getting worried it's going to scare them away from using it, but then they go and do the same thing, and then they're shocked when it rotates again.
If my toilet all of a sudden started rotating, I do think it would freak me out. So I get it.
Right.
I agree.
But I'm going out of town a couple times this summer, and the people that I usually have watch my cats might not be available. So I was like, I need some of these electronic devices to help me care for my cats while I'm gone.
I want
So they have automatic.
so bad.
Do what?
I want one of the litter robots so bad.
I know. One of my cats is just a very large cat. Like he is more pounds than he should be, but he's also like taller and longer than most cats. And he's the one that I don't think can even fit this litter box. So I still have an old-fashioned one, and I'm hoping my 2 little girls will start flocking to this one. Not that she's little, but she's floofy. 52 pages is pretty impressive in a 45-minute sprint. Oh, this is so sweet that you're doing a painting for your cousin's birthday. I would love a painting for my birthday.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm just like, any kind of homemade gift, and I feel like a lot of times people use homemade as like, oh, the gift is homemade, but like I think that it is so flattering knowing that like resources and time and creativity went into something that I receive. So I think that is amazing.
Yeah, I made my mom a headband for Mother's Day, but she was sick, so my family was supposed to come over, so I haven't had a chance to give it to her. And I low-key messed it up, but I think I redeemed it.
I bet you did.
It's right here. It's like, I don't know if y'all can tell. Right here, it was like, literally when I tell you the starting chain was like 27 inches, it shrunk down to 18 inches. And I redid it multiple times trying to get it right. And so I was like, I'm just going to tack on a little section at the end. So it's like right here, but I don't really think you could tell.
I can't tell.
It's really cute.
She loves headbands. So I made her a headband. It like, because I had to keep redoing it over and over. Because this, I don't know what was up with this pattern. Because it did not say to make the chain that long. But it kept shrinking down once I did the other stitches. And so I redid it like 3 times. And so it took me like 8 hours to make one headband. So I'm like, Mom, your gift took me 8 hours. You're welcome.
My best friend, I don't know if y'all have seen the web show called Chit. It's like a dumb office comedy, like web short series. But I saw a crochet pattern to make like the little guy Chit. And my best friend thought that it was the coolest thing ever. And so I was like, well, I'll just make that for you for Christmas. I had to remake that thing so many times that I gave him his Christmas present at the beginning of April. Because the pattern just wasn't written well, like the connection between the 2 legs. Like I basically had to write a new pattern myself for it. And I just kept remaking it and remaking it and remaking it. And I was like, you know what? It's not perfect, but he's going to love it. And I have put 4 months of remaking this project into it. And he did like it a lot, but it was really frustrating. And there were so many hours put into it.
Yeah, but I was like, I've literally made like complex amigurumi for my niece and nephew. So I was like, one little headband, nothing. No, no.
Last year, I made my nephew something for his birthday during Escape, and his birthday is obviously during Escape this year because it's in May. And I was thinking about making him like an amigurumi blueberry because blueberries are his favorite thing right now. But I just
Oh,
don't
that's
think I have
so
time
cute.
to make it. So I might randomly surprise him with a blueberry at some other point.
Yeah, I'm trying to see like I made this really like detailed bluey. Bluey took me forever. I made a Spider-Man and a bluey, but oh, I can finally. It's telling me I can go like sort by month because I literally have like 40,000 things in my camera roll or something ridiculous.
Mhm.
So sorting through them is not fun. But I was like, the headband is it's a headband. It's literally a rectangle. How complicated is a rectangle? Apparently so. Apparently so. Okay, wait. I found it. Wait, where did it go? I made this Spider-Man and this Bluey.
Oh my
Oh, I
gosh.
love them.
So I was like, this a rectangle is what is getting me? This is besting me? Yeah, the Spider-Man was easy actually because I think the body was all one together
Mhm.
and then the head was just sewed on. But Bluey was complicated. Every single thing was or crocheted separately and then sewn together. Every single little piece, like even this front little bit, that
Mhm.
uh but still, it was easier to do than this.
There was a dragon pattern I had one time that had like wings, claws, horns, spikes on its back, and the head and the tail and everything had to be sewn on separately. And they came out so cute. I was like, I am never doing this pattern again.
I don't mind like I don't need a no sew pattern personally, but it's like at what point is it just excessive? Like what we're just crocheting so much on. We could have just did a color change and it would have been fine.
Hmm. This is wonderful. Alfred Packer, the whole thing is very interesting. Probably barely for me, but I'm vibing. Court, your new word is vibing this year anyway. 2.5 chapters is amazing. Watching the Brewers next sprint. You sports ball people, y'all are cool. 50 pages from the end of the Dumb House by John Burnside. A lot of you are getting close. A lot of you are getting close to finishing books, which, if you're on scientists, then that's a really good thing. Hockey and baseball on TV, because otherwise I can't see the dang item. Um, I have never watched a hockey game on TV.
I like hockey, but I don't understand this because I feel like I can never see the puck. Like I like it because they're fighting and that's funny. But the puck, I don't know where it is. Like I can see a basketball probably the best to me.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like the basketball is the easiest to see. Baseball though, maybe baseball, but I've never watched baseball on TV because baseball is boring.
I like going. I've been to one professional baseball game. I went to an Atlanta Braves game and I had a lot of fun at the game. But it was like the game was fun and it was also like a themed night. It was Star Wars night, so there was just like a lot other stuff going on too. And then we have a fun little minor league baseball team in my hometown that's pretty fun, but I never watch it on TV.
Yeah, no. Going to games is just fun because of the energy. Like
Mhm.
any sports game is kind of fun in that regard, but on TV, and that's why I hate football too, because they literally stop every point 2 seconds. I'm like, y'all literally ran with the ball and stopped like after 2 seconds. I'm like, I'm bored. That's why I feel like they keep moving. Sometimes they take timeouts, but they be going for a good couple minutes.
Yeah. I feel like I've talked more about pickleball on tonight's sprints than I've talked about pickleball in a long time, but I do watch pickleball on TV. There's like certain channels that show it because I've gotten very, very, very invested in certain pickleball players. So
I feel like I need to try pickleball, but I'm not very athletic, even though I
you
did
don't
like
have
20 sports as a kid.
I feel like pickleball the barrier to entry is so low.
I agree.
Now you can get out there and like be super competitive and athletic and find those people, but like for the most part, when you enter into it, it's just like a social game.
Yeah, it's just like I know a lot of people. Like I feel like you need people that you know to play pickleball. Like nobody I know really plays pickleball except for like one person. Because to be honest, guys, I've never seen a black person play pickleball.
You
Never
need to
seen
come
it.
visit where I live.
I've never had one of my like online when people talk about pickleball, like I've never seen a black person be like, I'm gonna go play pickleball today. And none of my black friends in real life are like, let's go play pickleball. I would go play. I feel like I would like it. I get competitive, so I'd be like, I'm gonna crush you. But
one of the groups that I play in, like I'm the minority when I show up, and they're such a fun group to play with. I love them so much.
that's amazing. I've never seen it.
And I do agree, like it's fun when you have people that you know go play, but I've just found like random, I don't know, Facebook groups and other people posting stuff, and it'll be like, hey, we're having a beginner's night, like anybody that doesn't know much, come play with us. So I'll just join in.
Also, I think that in North Carolina, we're very basketball state. Like we eat up basketball. So I think like most people are playing basketball, not pickleball. Like we have basketball courts everywhere, everywhere. But like a tennis or pickleball court is not. I mean, they're around. People like pickleball here too, but people love basketball.
So like our park, they just redid it, and there's like how many? I think we have 10 pickleball courts, 3 tennis courts, and there used to be a basketball court, and it got moved to like the Parks and Rec building, so it's not even in the park anymore. I got very lucky with my cats. Zelda just loves to be held. She is not a ragdoll cat, but like all the little videos of like a ragdoll cat test where you can just like swing them and they don't care. She has whatever that is. My others don't like being picked up as much, but she loves to be held. I can hold her upside down. I can throw her over my shoulder. She just wants to be touching me at all times.
That's the kind of cat that I would need. I'm allergic to cats, and my boyfriend was scratched by a cat, so he's like, no cats. But I've sworn to myself that one day I'm going to have a cat.
And like she's the one that I didn't even like intend on getting. I went to this like person in my neighborhood that just like they had a litter of cats, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna show up and pick out a cat. And I thought I wanted this like gray boy cat, and because I have a cat named Sherlock, so I was gonna get another boy and name him Watson. But I showed up and all the other cats hid, and she was the only one that wanted to come out and be social. Oh, there she is. And so she came home with me instead, and now she's like the perfect cat.
Yeah, that's what I would need. But one day my boyfriend, he's gonna be like in a wheelchair or something, and there's gonna be nothing that he can do. I'm gonna come back with that cat.
I don't know why I'm envisioning this like
like he's gonna be in the wheelchair and I'm gonna just come in with the cat. Like, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do?
The only reason I would know where the puck is like watching the players like gravitate to a certain area of the arena. I have really bad eyes anyway, so watching anything with like a tiny little ball or puck, I'm not going to be able to see.
Surfing.
I bet surfing would be fun to watch.
I feel like I'd be scared for them.
Yeah. I'm there for the vibes for the most part too, but like I can get super like bought into what's going on too.
And the food though. At baseball games, I heard it's fire. Football games, it's but I do love a soft pretzel. Anytime there's a soft pretzel, I'm gonna get it.
I like a pretzel. Tore a leg muscle the first time she played. Pickleball can be intense. It doesn't have to be intense.
That would happen to me, I swear.
Like, I'm about to have to teach. I don't know how many kids are going to come. Our field day is organized, but it's also like it feels very unorganized because I am the only person in charge of pickleball. And there's like rotations of 300 kids to like various areas of the school. And pickleball is a part of one area, and they don't have like a sign-up form or anything. So I don't know how many kids are showing up at a time.
They probably don't even know the kids. They just gonna be like, wherever I go, I go.
Right. There's like bouncy houses and obstacle courses, and that always like gets their attention first, and then they start wandering away. So I'm like, I could have 5 kids show up to play. I could have 40 kids show up to play, and there's only 2 courts at my school. So
They don't have nobody else to help you because I feel like pickleball is just so popular right now. Like everybody and their mama is playing pickleball.
there's like we have 6th, 7th, and 8th grade at my school, and so every time like a grade level rotates, there's 2 other adults like assigned to the place where it is, but I'm the only one like instructing. Nobody
That should
else
be
knows what
fun
they're
for you.
It's gonna be great. Last year it was great because they didn't really advertise that it was a thing. So I was like, okay, I'm the adult that gets to stay in the air conditioning all day. And I think I had maybe 30 kids the entire day come to play. So it was like the ideal field day situation because everybody else is outside and hot and sweaty all day. And I just,
Controversial. I hated field day. I only like that we got treats. Like I
it's
remember
so
they gave us popsicles and ice cream. I'm like, what? Especially when they would make us like pull the rope. I'm like, what am I doing right now? Like, why am I doing this?
and tomorrow they have to like pay for any extra thing that they get. Like there's
Hey,
popsicles,
they
but
have to pay?
yeah, they have to pay for that.
That's how you know the economy is really bad. Gotta be
Exactly.
because we used to get it for free every year.
I've watched the Savannah Bananas on social media, but I've never
That's
been
such a
to
funny name.
one of their games. But they combine like baseball and musicals and stuff like that. And I love theater. So that's up my alley. Got tired of men mansplaining things, so I learned pretty much every rule to every sport. That's the way
I
to
love
do it.
that.
That's how we take over.
I feel like I would just be like, I don't care about this and just walk away. Like I don't even need to learn. I'll just be like, what you're saying is irrelevant. Just bye.
How is he going to end up in this wheelchair, Deja?
I'm just imagining that he's gonna be old, but you know, there is this thing that plays in my head because my dad always has said that this is terrible. He's always said that when I'm old or when he's old, he's gonna be in a wheelchair and then I'm gonna push him off of a cliff. He's always said that. Like he thinks that I'm going to kill him. So now I just like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe I do tell him though that if my boyfriend ever got drafted, I would cut off his leg so he wouldn't have to go. He'll be like, I'll just want to go. Don't cut off my leg. And I'm like, you're not leaving. You're staying here with me.
Deja plotting.
I promise I'm not gonna commit any act of violence, guys.
I believe you. I feel like we can tell that you actually like your boyfriend. So
I do, unfortunately.
I'm dragging my hubby to a game this summer and can't wait. Yeah, it's definitely not a regular baseball game, is it? Yeah, my eyesight is so bad.
Glasses for my glasses is so funny.
I'm home and I hear soft pretzels.
That
Yes.
is my boyfriend, I will say. That's his one red flag, his one flaw is he doesn't like soft pretzels.
That just means there's more for you.
But the thing is, I've never met somebody who didn't like a soft pretzel. Like I've never come across that. So I was just like, what do you mean?
It is kind of suspicious.
It's very weird. Giving alien, maybe? He's one. He's invading from the outside. He's worked his way internally.
I'm trying to figure out how this fits into the whole plot of the Bowser 4, but
he's been plotting for a long time.
Oof. Lexi really pulled in all the stops.
All of them.
They do tricks and backflips behind the back catches and they keep it fast paced. But like they're playing baseball too, right? Like they're doing all of these extra things and they're still playing baseball.
What? That's crazy.
The next Frida McFadden book twist. Oh, this is fun. And I do believe the food is really good.
I just
And,
went to my first
go ahead.
WNBA game. Sorry, I went to my first WNBA game yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Both y'all.
Coincidences.
I need to go to one.
It was really good. I don't even really care for basketball, but it was really good.
I feel like just the energy in games like that, like, is very catching. Preseason game this year for my birthday. That sounds fun. We don't have professional sports at all in Mississippi. Like college sports is as big as it gets. So I do love my Mississippi State Bulldogs. And then the closest team that I like go for is the New Orleans Saints, but it's just like a proximity thing. I don't even really care.
Wait, that's so crazy to me that you guys have none.
Mm-mm.
That's insane.
And I know people think Mississippi's weird, but I really like where I live. I would love to see a professional team here. That's why she's putting him in a wheelchair. It's the soft pretzel hate.
Yeah. Final boss. What was I think I was on
his escape pods, and he's the one blocking our way out.
Literally, it's like he's gonna be at the end. Somehow Lexi's gonna make a video. She's gonna have him sit in a video and he's gonna be the final one. I loved it. He was on my sprints the other day, or like he was in the comments, and I love people called him Mr. Bookworld. I was like, that's
Aww.
the thing. I'm gonna start calling him that. Mr.
That's
Bookworld.
sweet. Yeah, I knew it was like a adapted form of baseball so that they can still fit in all of their stunts and stuff. To practice feminism, I make sure to call them the WNBA and the MNBA. I love this.
I like that a lot.
I will be adopting that.
I think we all should. Aces versus Suns, WNBA in the background. Awesome. All right. Well, I do think that we have made it to another reading session. This is going to be a dinner sprint for me, so I am going to disappear for a little bit. But happy reading, and we'll see you back in 45. Okay, I know Madison had to leave us. So, Deja, how was your event?
I was supposed to read. I've been working on these graphics for something that may or may not get announced on Sunday. So I'm working on some graphics and I was gonna listen to my audiobook, but I don't remember if you were there. I think you might have been in the comments. I have this horse lady that I watch and I needed to catch up on my horses for today on TikTok. I had to
Is
catch
it
up on,
Katie?
yes, I had to catch
Oh,
up on my horses.
yes, I feel that so hard. I catch up on the horses throughout the day.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes she like doesn't post until like the very end of the day and she posts them all at once. So at night I feel like I just have this time where I just literally watch like 10 videos straight.
I don't always catch up at night, and so my planning block the next day, like I'm supposed to be doing work, and I'm just like, "How's baby Glenn today?"
Literally. And my boyfriend, it's so funny. My boyfriend's name is Glendale. So Glenn, I don't call him that. He also goes by G, but it's just funny because I'm like,
Mhm.
wait, Glenn, there's a horse named Glenn. That's you. I showed him to him. I was like, look at this horse's name is Glenn. Y'all guys are best friends now.
I, I highly approve of catching up on the horses.
Yeah, that's what I did instead.
I'm a horse girl, so
I'm not. I think I've been on a pony like as a child, but I've never been. I mean, I see horses all the time. Like I drive and just see them, and I'm like, how mad will people be if I get out the car and go pet their horse?
it's a good question.
And so I'm like, will they really be that mad? I don't know. But also I'm like, there is like a good 4 or 5 out of 10 chance that I could get shot, but might be worth it.
I grew up like doing jumping on horses. I had a horse, um, which I worked my butt off to have that horse. Like I paid for it myself.
Oh wow.
So yeah. And then that year that I was living in Colorado, where the cannibal Alfred Packer was, um, I was working at a ranch. There were like 9 employees, and we had 52 horses. So I'm a horse girl.
I want to be like I really like I don't know horses. Like I've been watching Katie for like 2 years. So like every day I'm catching up. But like I'm like I want to meet a horse.
If I still had my horse, I would invite you to meet him, but he would be like 45 if he were still alive. So,
I know some of these horses live to be old. What Bo is like 26.
we
Bo
had
is
a
older than me. Let me just put that in perspective. Bo is older than me.
we had a pony at the barn where like I trained when I was in high school who was 40. And like the horse that I learned how to ride on was like 32.
That's
He
so
was blind in
crazy.
one eye.
That's crazy. I don't know. I feel like I'd be scared of them, but I like them.
Yeah.
They're
Like
just really big.
they
Like
are really big.
I don't think like I can put it into perspective because I swear I don't think I've stood next to one. And mind you, I'm 5 foot. I'm miniature. So me next to a big horse, I'm
I
gonna
would
be
not have
scared.
guessed that you're 5 foot.
Do I radiate bigger energy than that?
I just
I
thought you
seem
were taller
taller?
than that.
No, I'm like a teeny tiny little like yeah.
The internet is so weird. Like you kind of have these different perceptions of people. Like
Yeah.
you give tall energy to me.
Well, thank you. There's someone that I know who I can't remember who it is, but some booktuber I remember they're like really tall. And I'm like, that is just so weird for me because I never pictured you being literally like 6 foot.
Huh.
So weird.
Mississippi is amazing, y'all. It's such an underrated place. And we have some places that are like actual like what people think of when they think of Mississippi, but like we're a super literary state too. Um and our book festival is so much fun.
I don't think I've driven through a lot of states, but I don't think I've been to Mississippi. Maybe. I don't know where Mississippi is located, honestly. Like, are you right above Louisiana?
We're beside Louisiana.
Like towards California? Or towards the
Don't
east?
ask me about directions. I can't tell you that. I just know
Because
I drive 4 hours and get to New Orleans.
I've been to Louisiana, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if I went through Mississippi or if we circumvented it.
it probably did not go to Mississippi, I wouldn't think.
Then I don't think so, because that's the furthest west that I've ever been. No, I've been to Texas now. I forgot, but I flew. So
That's right. Louisiana is. You might have gone through Mississippi. I'm really bad at directions, and I think people think I'm making it up when like I have to put stuff into my like Siri. I have to ask how to get there, like even if I've been there like 50 times.
oh yeah, me too.
So thinking like geographically map wise, I'm like I'm so bad at it.
And my family always is like, "Oh, you know that place on that road?" I'm like, "I don't know where that road is." Like I know, like I've been on that road, but I don't know where that road is in relation to where I am. Like
Right.
I'm like, it's not helpful. You should just say like buy that other thing. And I'll be like, "Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about." But roads?
Mhm. No. And like telling me to go like east or west or north or south on a certain highway,
No.
I'm like, I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I posted this right before sprints ended because I have to get off and do a phone call before I go to sleep, and it's just going to be a lot for me to have to do that and do sprints at the same time. So I'm sorry that I'm ending a little bit earlier, guys, but
Nobody's
it's just
mad.
the way I got to be tonight. Okay.
That's okay.
I'm excited the Brewers are winning for you. Oh, everything's fine. It's just I gotta hop off. 30 pages in 5 pages. I only read one chapter that sprint, but I did have dinner.
I'm gonna get into this after sprints. I swear, literally, it's only 200 pages.
That's not bad at all. I have a new comforter on my bed, which is either going to make it like really comfy for me to read, or I'm going to fall asleep like 5 seconds into getting.
I'm a the problem is I like to read at night, but if I read at night, I fall asleep. I could
Mhm.
do anything else. I'm a night owl, so I be up. But if I read at night, that's why audiobooks, I have to do an audiobook and do something else because I will fall asleep.
And like I think back to what it was like when I was a kid, because I would like go to sleep at like 9 o'clock, and I would stay up in my bed till like 1 o'clock reading, and like not on a
Yeah.
Kindle, like a real book above my face. And now if I do that, I'm gonna drop this and I'm gonna break my nose.
Exactly. I don't know.
Another reason I know I'm getting old. 2 pages away from finishing your book. Doom scrolling, you could give another name. It's like, because I don't think you're scrolling for your doom, Linda. I think you're probably scrolling for joy. Joy
Exactly.
scrolling.
That's what people they always talk about, like, social media and, like, every time I use social media, it's, like, sucking the life out of me, and I'm like, "I don't feel like that." Like, I definitely get, like, news on there, but, like, most of the time, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is why I have the internet. Like, this is what I signed up for. This is
Right.
peak content."
Horses.
Exactly, peak content, so it really is not doom scrolling.
Everything's fine, guys. I'm happy to do sprints. And my school's about to be out. So these weeknight sprints that I'm able to do, like they're about to be able to go later, which is really exciting. Because I don't have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning anymore.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
there's no way.
74% amazing. My uncle got to train and ride the legendary Secretariat's granddaughter the other day. That's amazing.
That's so cool.
Wasn't like every horse that ran the Kentucky Derby this year somehow related to Secretariat?
Probably.
Some fact
I
like
don't
that.
know any horses besides Katie's horses, but I know Secretariat.
Mm-hmm. I know Secretariat and I know Seabiscuit.
I don't know Seabiscuit.
There was a movie made about Seabiscuit. He was like this puny little horse that people didn't think was going to be like a good racehorse, and he went out and he like
Ooh.
dominated.
As he
Um,
should.
Tobey Maguire, OG Spider-Man. He was in Seabiscuit.
I like that.
Sherlock, you cannot eat salsa, buddy. I had chips and salsa for dinner, and he is sticking his head in my salsa bowl.
Just chips and
Um,
salsa?
I had a lot of pizza for lunch today,
Okay, okay.
and I'm too lazy to cook anything, and chips and salsa was easy.
Mood.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy on that.
Oh, this is
Can I
cool.
go? Please. Be
Deja
begging.
needs a field trip.
Yes, I don't I'm trying to think of where Winston-Salem is. See, I'm like, which direction is that?
Such
I
a
guess
fear.
it'd be harder for you because Mississippi's landlocked, right?
We have a
It's not.
coast.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I feel like in North Carolina, I just think like it's either mountains or coast. Like that's the directions.
I think for me, it's Louisiana, Alabama. No, Alabama's over by Florida. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I know how to drive to Atlanta because that's where my family lives. And
Okay.
I'm really bad at driving anywhere else. I just put the map on and I follow it. Um,
Yeah.
but I also hate driving. I hate driving. That's a fact about me. My work is 9 minutes away. And if I can help it, the only place I'm going to drive to and from anywhere is to my 9 minute away work and back.
Yeah, I don't mind driving, but now I'm like a little bit more outside the capital. So there's like back roads. Like I don't like back roads and I don't like driving at night, especially on the back roads. Those are like I don't mind driving in the day on the highway, like I'm cool. But the back roads, especially at night, bro, I'm like I literally cannot see and everybody else's lights are literally like I'm blinded. Like I cannot
Mhm.
see. It's like oh, I don't know if you guys know this movie called The Little Vampire. But it's this oh, you do? You know
Yeah.
that vampire hunter guy who has
Hmm.
that big light? That's literally what it's like.
Right. And then when it shines in your face, you're like, I can't see anything.
Literally. And then I'm like, I cannot see the road because I cannot see.
Yeah, I
Maybe
hate driving at night. If it's just me in the car, I don't like it. But like if I have to drive anybody else, I have so much anxiety because I'm like, their life is literally in my hands right now and I hate it. And I have an irrational fear that stoplight timers are going to stop working. I hate driving.
I've never
I hate
thought
it.
about that, but
Like I have a worry that like the timing is going to be off and
off.
like when I have a green light, the other direction that's not supposed to have a green light is all of a sudden going to have a green light and we're all going to like crash. This is not
I
what
do
people
think
need to
about
hear before
that.
they go to sleep, probably. Um,
I do think about that, but I never thought about it being the stoplight. Like I would be like someone might run the red light and hit me because they just don't care.
I know I have a fear that like the timers are going to stop working.
You know,
Um,
new fear unlocked, I
I've
guess.
had that fear since I was like 9 years old.
Oh my gosh.
I'm fine. Um, Anxiety is hard. Yes, it's between Georgia and Louisiana. So I drive.
So I think I've been through it. Cause
Yeah.
you drive through Mississippi to get to Georgia?
Well, I mean, I live in Mississippi, so if I
I
have to go,
meant, do you wait, now I'm getting confused. Mississippi's between Georgia and Louisiana.
yeah, yeah.
So,
So
yeah,
Alabama is
yeah.
over there too.
So
So
you
Mississippi,
drive
Alabama,
okay,
Georgia.
yeah, yeah.
There we go.
If
Figured it
you're
out.
driving from Louisiana to Georgia, you have to pass through Mississippi. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
So
yes.
I have
It
driven
all
through Mississippi.
it all tracks now. Mississippi's really pretty. Like if you end up on like the Natchez Trace, it's so pretty. Um, See, we're all in the same boat. Joy scrolling, Linda. It's a new thing. And the only reason I know Alabama is right by Florida is because I grew up in a small town called Florala that was literally on the border of Florida and Alabama.
That's really funny.
Isn't it?
That's really funny.
Secretariat did. People were like, we want my horse to have secretariat's babies. And like following Katie, you just realize like what a thing, like all the stud horses, like
Oh yeah,
it's a
for
thing.
sure. But she always says the power's in the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
The real
She
power's
does.
in the mayor. That's why the rest of my family though, they're literally like this scratching their head like, what do you I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, so my horse is having a baby?" Because my favorite horse is actually Charlotte. I named my sourdough starter after her. She's my
I
favorite.
love
And so
that.
when everything happened with Charlotte, I was like, I literally cried. Like, no cap, I saw what happened with Charlotte on my phone. My boyfriend was at work. I immediately called him and busted out into tears as soon as I tried to talk. Like, that's how sad I was. And
Mm-hmm.
he was like, "You're crying over a horse that you do not know." Like, he was comforting, but he was also like, "I don't get it."
Yeah, I had to have a little like decompression or not decompression, but like a I don't know, a little vent sad cry of processing my feelings with my friend that I talk about all the horses with, even though he's like, I don't get it either.
It's so sad what happened.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we were talking about this earlier.
I guess
But the
Linda
TV
found out
show,
on her joy scrolling.
maybe so. The TV show has been in talks for a while with Amazon Prime, but I think that like they finally decided they could go for it, right?
Prime.
Isn't it
That's
Prime?
so no, it might be Prime, but I'm like, Prime? I feel like I'm like, this seems like a HBO Max type vibe. I just really don't trust any other production to make a really good, like, high fantasy show.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, they've tried, and like they have the like ability to do cool things with the graphics and stuff. Like they had the Lord of the Rings show, they had the Wheel of Time show. Like they have all the components, but I feel like they just haven't made something that works in every single aspect yet.
Yeah.
Whereas HBO like has proved they can do it.
They've been done it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it again.
And then the novella, I know that she like announced that there was going to be like another Empyrean book, but it is not book 4. That's what I've seen.
That's what I think. I think it's towards the mountains for me.
Okay. Other people know more than I do about directions. I thought that there were birds that lived inside the stoplights, and it was like their job to change it when I was a kid.
That's so funny.
This is so similar to what I used to think. This is crazy.
Wait, I'm really trying to figure out where it is. I know my friend goes to Winston-Salem all the time.
I could pull up a map, and if I pulled up a map, that would be really smart.
Okay,
But then I
okay.
get distracted looking at other things on the map.
I see. Winston-Salem, I know you're not going to know. Winston-Salem's right on the other side of Greensboro. That makes sense. I know where Greensboro is. So the west of Winston-Salem, that's getting pretty towards the mountains. I've lived here in North Carolina for, I'm trying to do math, almost 14 years, and I've never been to the mountains. Kind of criminal. Only to the beach. And then I
North
live in what's
Carolina's
called
cool
the
that it's got both,
Piedmont.
though.
Hmm?
North Carolina's cool that it's got both.
Yes, that is the cool part. It has the mountains and you can go like literally snowboarding like in the mountains. And then the beach and then we're in the Piedmont is what it's called. I just remember learning that in school. I think it's like kind of like not plains, but I think we have rocky ground apparently.
We have the beach. And it's an okay beach. It's not great, but it's okay.
We have pretty good beaches, but they can be cold. I did see dolphins before at the beach though. That was fun.
I've seen jellyfish at our beach. Where I grew up, I know Floribama is kind of like the same thing where I said I lived in Florala. They're very different places. But I never watched Floribama Shore. Yeah, the Fourth Wing show is supposed to be produced by Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Ah.
What is going on? I mean, okay, I wasn't the biggest Fourth Wing fan, so I'm not like, oh my gosh, the show. Like, I just hear about it. Like, it doesn't like come up organically for me. So Michael B is kind of crazy. I need to go tell my boyfriend that. He's gonna be like,
Yeah.
What?
I'm not sure if he like read it or if he just knew it was popular, but he like immediately like
Jumped
was like,
on it.
Pensacola is pretty close to where I grew up. Never read the books, but if he's in it, I'll watch it. I don't know if he's going to be in it, but he's like in the creative team.
I haven't read the other books, but who would he play? Like,
I think he'd have to be like one of the professors if he was in it.
Yeah,
because he's not that he's old, but he's too old to be like any of the students at the school.
Yeah, I mean he's not old, but Michael B. Jordan has been around for a long time.
Like I think he'd have to be one of the professors or like a voice actor for one of the dragons.
That'd be cool. I didn't even think about them having talking dragons. Oh my gosh, at least it's not Netflix doing it, because have y'all seen that movie with freaking Millie Bobby Brown where she goes with the dragon, bro?
Yes.
It was so goofy.
I saw this and I was thinking Charlotte the horse.
Me too.
But you mean Charlotte, the town.
Oh.
City.
Charlotte is very far from Winston-Salem.
Mm. My cousin lived in Charlotte for a little while, and I never got to visit her when she lived there.
Charlotte's
Hi,
nice.
Lexi. Are you still ghost hunting? We're about to be off sprints, but hello, and then goodbye. I'm reading your comments. Don't worry. From the hollers of West Virginia and Virginia, but some of them have moved to Western North Carolina. Escape to Chicago. I love Chicago. Funny enough. Oh, go ahead.
I said I'd never been.
I've only been once. I need to go, but like for whatever reason, there is a pipeline for Mississippi theater people, like when they want to move on and do like bigger, better things than what Mississippi theater can offer. Chicago is where they move. So a
That makes
ton of
sense to
my
me.
friends have moved to Chicago.
I mean, I was born in New Jersey, so I'm just like a New York girl. Like, I'm just an East Coast girl. I don't anything west of the East Coast, I don't know about her.
New York, I just found out I get to go to New York again. I'm so excited.
New York is the best.
My dad is a teacher, and the New York Marathon has this essay contest every year where teachers can like write essays and get accepted to be on a teacher team for the New York Marathon. And he did it one time 2 years ago. And then his essays got accepted again this year. And so whenever he goes, I go with him. So I will be going back to New York in November.
That's so fun. I haven't been in years because even though all my family is from New York and New Jersey, they all hate New York City, unlike me. So I actually haven't gone as an adult. I just remember it as a kid, but I really want to go back so bad. Because even like I went to New Orleans as a kid. I'm like, I got to go cool places so much as a kid, and now as an adult, like it's not the same. Like you
Mhm.
can't go to New York City as a kid or New Orleans as a kid and be like, oh, I had the best time. Like I mean, it's fun, but it's not they're not meant for kids. Or even like
Yeah.
I went to Hawaii as a child and the Dominican Republic. Don't remember any of this.
Mhm.
Unfair. I'm like,
I
you
love
guys
living
can't go
close to
now and bring me now? Like, why we had to do it when I was a kid? You guys couldn't just save a little money and pay for me to go now?
I'm excited to go back. There was a lot of stuff I didn't get to do the last time I was there.
There's
Um,
so much.
and I'll be there on Halloween this time.
That's iconic. I really my dream though is to go to Salem on Halloween.
Mhm.
You have to.
I was almost in New Orleans for Halloween because I went to the Taylor Swift concert there last year. And it was really, really close to Halloween, but it wasn't. It was not exactly Halloween.
That would be iconic too.
Mhm. For sure. We almost did a ghost tour, but we were so tired that we ended up not doing
I
one.
did a ghost tour and it was weird. I can't remember what house it is. It's that one house that like was really like messed up. I can't remember what it's called. But we did the whole ghost tour, fine, whatever. But then at that house, I started to feel like ill. Like we wouldn't go inside, we were just outside. I started to feel ill. And then after we were walking away, and I told my sister, I was like, that's so weird. Like I started to feel not good, and then now I feel fine. And she was like, literally me too. And I was like, see, something is up.
That is not the only story I have heard like that. I haven't done a ghost tour, but one of my friends did, and she said she had a very, very similar experience with like the feeling sick and clammy and like
Yeah.
almost like she was gonna throw up or something.
Exactly. Like I felt really not good. But then we walked away and I was literally fine.
Mhm.
I don't like
Um,
that.
this right here makes me a little uncomfortable.
That'd be so funny. And you know what's really cool if you haven't done it one in New Orleans is the cemeteries.
Oh,
I love
yes.
cemeteries. My boyfriend, he thinks I'm so weird because I'm like, look, a cemetery, like I love them. And he's like, girl, you're weird. Like, why do you want to go to a cemetery?
Because that like
They used to be parks back in the day. They literally used to go there like just be like, hey, go into the park.
oh,
But I love them.
I meant to read Lexi's comment. Maybe you will read. Maybe you will. Chicago. I feel like we just get on here and like we're like all of our little webs spread and we're like we just realize we have so many connections with people. It is fun. I just found this out today, Lexi, but I'll give you some more details. I think I could like it for a portion of my life. I don't think that it would be like a permanent place for me. But I think I could do it like for a moment and have fun.
Yeah, I think I would like it. But then I see like I guess the jobs pay way better there because I see like there'll be like a rent in these different places and literally like the cheapest rent is like 5K a month.
Right. And
What?
like I don't live in a huge apartment, but I live in a pretty decently sized one bedroom apartment. And I'm like, I pay this much for like 4 times as much space as you have.
Literally. And they just pay so much more too. I live in a whole house. We pay rent for a 3-bedroom house with a backyard and it literally is less than half of 5K rent.
Mhm.
And for them to live in a shoebox? Oh no.
Um I do agree with the Chicago hustle from the people that I know, but like they're all actors. And I feel like anywhere people are trying to be like professional actors, the hustle is really
Real.
real no matter what. But if you did a vlog for reading vlogs and stuff, I would 100% watch it.
Yeah.
I believe this. I was thinking that it would be really fun to like go see Little Shop of Horrors or Heather's on Halloween night if they had shows.
Yeah. I was just sad because I knew there was no way for me to go, but Megan the Stallion was just on Broadway. And Megan
Mhm.
Thee Stallion is my number one favorite artist. Like I had VIP floor seats to see Megan the Stallion. Like that's how serious it is. And I was really sad.
I
So
love that. Chicago twice, New Orleans once. I've only been to Chicago as a child. Um, I had an American Girl doll when I was little, and so did my best friend. And our Christmas present one year was to go with our moms on the overnight train to Chicago to go to the American Girl place. And like we didn't spend the night in Chicago. We spent the night on the train. We went to the American Girl place, and then we got back on the train and spent the night and we came home.
that's so cool. I never had an American Girl doll, but I did go to the American Girl store in New Jersey or I meant New York. I did go there
Mhm.
because we had like the dinner.
Oh
Like we
yeah.
ate at the cafe. It was when I was in Girl Scouts.
Oh cool. I never did Girl Scouts.
I loved Girl Scouts. I really was sad that I quit, but my troop leader, when I moved, I got a new troop leader and she was mean and I didn't like
Mhm.
her, so I quit.
Yeah. Adults in those situations make or break it.
They do because especially she wasn't my last troop leader because she put me in a school and they had a troop there. But before that, for most of my Girl Scout years, my mom was my troop leader. How much better can you get than your mom?
Mhm.
Nothing. So yeah, and then when I was at school, I liked it because all my school friends were in it. And then I moved states and I didn't know anybody, and the woman was mean. So I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you mean Los Angeles or Louisiana because we were talking about Louisiana, but whichever LA, I hope you have a great time.
Yeah, I want to go to LA too, even though I don't think I'll like it.
Yeah, I've never Colorado is the furthest west I've ever been, and I lived
I
there, but
I really don't think I'll like LA. Like, I don't think so. I mean, I think parts of it I'll like, but other parts I don't think so. But I want to go anyways.
I'm guessing you are talking about like the feeling ill
The ghost.
near a potentially haunted house type situation. My friend also said, like, she felt like there was, like, a cold hand, like a cold, clammy hand, like, on her back, but there was
I feel
nothing
like,
there, but she, like, felt it.
oh no.
I think it would be fun. I think
For
I'm
fun.
very easily spooked, and so it would be, like, super unsettling for me to, like, try and go to sleep afterwards, but I think I would have fun in the moment. But, like,
For fun.
a haunted house, like, I hate those. I hate, like, people just getting up in my face
Oh
to
yeah,
scare
no.
me. I hate that.
I can't do them. Like that's why I love horror anything, like media-wise, but video games too because I feel too in it.
Mhm,
And so like that's what my boyfriend doesn't understand because I'll tell him, "Ooh, I really want to play this game. Download it on your PlayStation." And then he's like, "Okay, let's go play it." I'm like, "Well, I want you to play it and for me to watch." He's like, "No,
mhm.
like you have to take the controller." And then we fight because I'm like, I will jump and I'll scream and he's like, "Why are you screaming?" I was like, "I told you to take the controller. Please." But no, I feel like if I go to a haunted house, I will punch somebody on accident. And I don't want to go to jail.
Valid. Kira, I had Molly. Molly was my American Girl doll. So, kindred spirits. Los Angeles. My dad lived, or did he live in Los Angeles or did he live in San Francisco? I can't remember. He lived in one of them for a while when he was in seminary, of all things. So, but he's never been back. Ooh, I wouldn't say no.
I know. I need to get it. How much is it? You know I'm unemployed. That's very important. That's really the barrier. It's not even that I'm scared. Because I feel like with friends it's fun, but the unemployment really be hitting.
Yeah.
Really be hitting.
Okay, this is really good to know. Added to the potential list of things to do.
I feel like there's a lot of places in North Carolina that are also haunted, but I haven't been on any like haunted tours here. But there's a lot because even like I've been to Roanoke, which people say is haunted. Roanoke is a big one because literally the colony just poof gone. What happened?
Yeah, it's super weird. I still do it sort of when they need a person, but I do dinner theater. And there's a place in Mississippi called Natchez, which honestly, like there's so much messed up history in Natchez, just like with relations to the South and everything that went on here. But the house that we used to do dinner theater in would do a ghost tour. But like we would always hear about like the setup for the ghost tour when we were setting up, and it completely took like any want to do their ghost tour out of it. But I swear that house was haunted. And like creepy, like I don't want to be involved in this history haunted. Like it just felt wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, you lived in a haunted house as a kid. You could write a book. It was set up to be ripped down. And before they could rip it down, it started on fire and they don't know how.
Mm.
You don't need to know how. I believe this too.
20 isn't bad. I don't know why every Switch game in my head I'm like it's gonna be like $60. Like I'm like
Yeah.
every game is so expensive.
Pocopia was like $70.
Yeah. Wait, is fast I was gonna buy it on my computer anyways. But I was thinking like every game is like $50, $60. But I don't even have a Switch 2. I didn't grow up with Pokemon, so I don't have no draw to Pokopia. Except when I did go to New Orleans, it was literally like the week that Pokemon Go came out, and I was with my sister and my brother-in-law who are 9 years older than me. So they're really into Pokemon. So we were all playing Pokemon Go, but that's literally the only Pokemon experience I've ever had. So I'm not like, let me get a Switch 2 to play Pokopia.
Yeah. I got a Switch too because I didn't have a Switch at all. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna get one, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the newest model. And then my brother also got a Switch too. So that when we get together, we have 4 controller things to play all of our stupid little
Mm.
family games.
I do want to get a new one because I only have a Switch Lite because I was in I worked at Target like years ago when I was a teenager and I was like, "Oh, I could just get a Lite because I'm not ever going to play with anybody. I hate everybody and it's cheaper." So, and they just came out the lights, but I wish I got a regular one because I hate that I can't put it on the TV. So I want a new one, but I feel like I would still just get the regular one. I don't feel like wouldn't get a Switch 2. I don't know.
And like I mostly play handheld. It's only when I have other people to play with that I put it on the TV.
I feel like I would put it on the TV sometimes, but maybe I would do it less than I think I would, to be honest.
I feel like it's my living room layout that makes me not put it on the TV because my living room is really, really, really big. And my couch is all the way back here. And my TV is all the way on the other side of the room. And I told you I have bad eyes. So when I'm playing, I'm literally like an old lady who can't see. I was playing Mario Tennis with my friend and I was like, I can't see the ball. The guest room I'm in my apartment is haunted. Okay, mostly friendly is pretty
That's what I
good.
say. I'll be like, whatever. Like our TV turns on and off by itself a lot, or like it'll be on, but there's like screensavers, and then it'll like I'll hear it go to Netflix, and I'm like, how did that happen? And I'll be like up here, and it'll happen downstairs, and I'm like, whatever, guys. If you just want to watch some Netflix, that's fine. Also, Lexi, you're in luck. It's on sale for $14, so I'm gonna get it.
Get it. I still haven't even watched anybody play it.
I have no idea what it entails, but I know that I'm probably gonna be a little scared. That's okay.
That's okay. You have friends to play with. All right.
Exactly.
I see one more comment, and then I do have to hop off. Oh, Linda, if you do a haunted house or a ghost tour in Michigan, you have to tell us all about it, please. All right, guys. Thanks for joining Sprints. Good luck to everybody, but more good luck to the scientists.
We're gonna
I think
win.
goes without saying. It's what happens when we have both of us here. We're gonna win because that's what the research says.
100%.
And yeah, whoever I meant to look at it so I could like hype up whoever was sprinting next. But look at the sprint schedule because everybody that is hosting sprints is literally awesome. And I have found so many cool new channels through.
Me.
Oh, it's Deja.
Yeah, tomorrow. I'm not be forgetting. I checked the sprint schedule like I literally didn't know it was me. It's me tomorrow afternoon.
I can't be there tomorrow because I have rehearsal, but
That's
be
okay.
on
Well,
Deja.
I'm doing it in the afternoon anyways, so just a little afternoon productivity sprint vibe. I need to schedule it. I'm doing that after this.
Yeah, I had forgotten to do it. I had to do it this morning. But bye, guys.
Bye.